Welcome to the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. I'm Lee Vaughn, and with me, John Worley today. John filling in for Eric, and I'm sure much better at that. But let's talk about the game tonight. Logan, Box Elder, both of these teams having a tough time in the last couple of games.
Yeah, this is a big early season game. Both looking for their first win, and you don't want to get down 0-2, 0-3 in the region.
Yeah, Logan lost a tough game we did on the Valley Channel last week to Skyview here by 12 points, and before that, an overtime loss to Roy. Who do we look for from both teams to step up tonight?
I think you always look for Brimhall with the Logan High Grizzlies, and one of the many Meekums coming along for Box Elder is the player for Box Elder. So should be a good matchup in New Grizzly Gym. I've never been here before.
So it's beautiful, and we're glad that you're here tonight, and we're glad you're here as well. Stick around. We got a great game coming up on the Valley Channel. We'll be right back.
I am a cyclist. Soy un ciclista.
I am a cyclist.
Victoria. I train for it. I sacrifice for it. While they play, I train.
I conquer roads others can't.
You're driven to be the best, so you should train on the best. The 2014 Proform TDF, the official training bike of the Tour de France. It's the ultimate cyclist's training experience. With iFit and Google Maps, you'll ride the Tour. Choose any stage of the Tour or nearly every road on Earth and dig in. You'll see, feel, and ride the Tour. Climb like never before. Courchevel, Galibier, even Alpe d'Huez. Only the TDF gives you a 20% incline and decline. See it all right in front of you on our 7-inch color touchscreen. And train with power with our advanced power meter. With a TDF, you can ride almost every road on the planet. You can get the TDF with 0 down. Get yours today. Train better tomorrow.
I am a cyclist, and this is where I train.
Welcome to the Grizzly Den on the campus of Logan High School as the Logan High School Grizzlies get set to host the Box Elder Bees in a region matchup tonight. Brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's Cache Valley Electric, additional excellence since 1915. Mountain Star, Cache Valley Hospital, not bigger, just better. Lewis and State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. New Smile Dental, keep your teeth with experienced dental care. Camp Chef, it's the way to cook outdoors. That's the truth. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley's audio and video specialist. Nyman Funeral Home, a family serving your family. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. Cherry Peak Resort, just minutes away to play. Top of Utah Spas, Utah's newest jacuzzi dealer. The Outlet and the Valley Home Store, the best of both worlds, eclectic design at extremely low prices. And the Logo Shop, where they logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station, for over 25 years. Be sure to thank all those great sponsors that bring this high school sports into your living room, into your homes, and your computers. I'm Lee Vaughn. Welcome to the Game of the Week. And with me, John Worley is here. John, Logan, Box Elder, they both need a win bad.
Yeah, you're not used to seeing this. These are two big programs in the region doing a good job, but they've both struggled. Logan started out really strong, and then ran into a buzzsaw in Nevada with Bingham, and since then it's kind of lost their mojo. And Box Elder just struggled all year. They just can't get it going.
Well, let's hear what the coaches had to say about that before the game. I had a chance to catch up with Coach Jace McKee from Box Elder. Let's take a look and a listen. Coach, tell me about the game tonight. It's important for both you and Logan now. Neither one with a win in region yet. This is a tough place to win. Tell me about coming into this game tonight.
Yeah, it is a tough place to win, and not just because it's the environment, because Logan's really good. They've got an exceptional team, and they've had a tough few losses here, but they're going to be good. We know we got to play hard if we want to, even stay with them. So, tell us about your team. Who need to look for to step up tonight, and who you really expect to do well against Logan. Well, hopefully all 5 guys will step up. We rely a lot on Jerem and Darius, and they're big factors, but we need our inside guys to contribute and to help us a little bit on the boards, help us score, and be an influence for us. We do have a little more size, maybe length and height than Logan, and hopefully we can take advantage of that. Talk to me about the score in this game. If you could choose a high-scoring or low-scoring game, which one would you choose and why? Well, I'm always going to say low-scoring because we always feel like we should guard, and if it's in the 90s of both teams, it would probably not a lot of defense. So we like to play defense. If we win 80 to 78, we're not going to be upset, but that's a lot of points, and we try to pride ourselves in being a good defensive team, and so we want to keep the score, in the 50s, 60s.
Hey, thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coach McKee of the Box Elder Bees. The Bees struggling this year at 2-7 on the season. A couple of games they've only reached 41, one of those games, and 38 points in another game. It's very difficult. They lost to their in-valley rival against Bear River over across the hill there. So this is a tough place to come and get your first region win.
Yeah, and Logan won't show them any mercy at all. If they can put the hammer down, they'll do it tonight.
And they will.
Yeah.
Let's listen to Coach Logan Brown, what he had to say about his Logan Grizzlies. Coach Brown, a couple of teams in the region working to get their first region win tonight. What do you got to do to get the win tonight?
We've just got to worry about ourselves, playing our style of basketball, and take it one possession at a time and play the way we expect our guys to play, and understand they're going to come after us, but this is our home court. We've got to protect it.
On paper, it looks like Logan has the advantage of this game, but it is a region game like we talked about off camera. Tell me about Box Elder, what you're watching for from them.
I think it's hard to assess games until you're 3 or 4 into region, kind of seeing how teams are playing. I have a lot of respect for Coach McKee at Box Elder. I think he does a good job. They're going to get into us. They're going to come after us. We just got to worry about what we can control and take it one possession at a time.
Give us an injury report. Everybody healthy?
We're getting there. We're getting there. We got to get Brad Newhouse a little bit, up to where he needs to be. But we'll, other than that, we're just probably same as everybody else. A couple of bumps and bruises, but we'll be ready.
Okay, thanks, Coach, for your time.
Yep, thanks.
Well, Coach Brown, ever the optimist. He's such a level-headed coach. Some coaches get real fiery. He's just not.
I think Logan's done a great job with this program. These kids who respect him, and he teaches them a lot. I've been able to come down and watch him practice, and you just have to have a lot of respect for his entire program, the way he approaches it.
Yeah, you're right. He's a great coach, and the kids love him here. Look for a couple of players tonight. He mentioned Brad Newhouse. Brad averages just over 9 points a game. He does have an injured wrist. They're hoping to get him a little bit better and healthier and work him back into the lineup a little more. But he's a big part of the success of Logan, as well as Tyler Brimhall and Jackson Anderson.
Brimhall and Anderson have been here quite a while. Brimhall, played as a youngster, and Logan's got a better team than their record over the last few games. If they get it going, they could still make a run in this whole thing. It's early.
Well, you hit right on it. There's a 4-game skid for Logan. They lose to Bingen, they lose to Preston, Idaho, they lose to Roy in double overtime, and then they lose to Skyview in a tough game last week we did on the Valley Channel by 12 points. And really, at the end of that game, it wasn't close.
Right.
There was no chance for Logan to get back into that game. So we've been talking before we came on air. What do you think Logan needs to do tonight?
I think Logan just needs to get back to what they do well. They need to have some confidence, and I joked about that, but basketball is as much confidence and momentum as any game you play. And you get down a little bit on yourself. I heard a coach the other night on the TV. He said, "What do you do after a loss?" And he said, "You go in, you watch film of the things you did right. You show these kids they can shoot the ball, they can play well." And I think that's what Logan's just got to get back and say, "Hey, we can do this. We just got to start over."
The two leading scorers for Box Elder, Jerem Meekum at 15.2 a game and Darius McFarland at 8.63 points a game. They're going to have big nights. Max Watson, the younger brother of Shad Watson, who was here for 4 years as a starter for Box Elder, also a good scorer as well.
It's fun to come back and see these games. My boys played, and there was a Meekum and there was a Watson, and so it's a lot of fun. But Box Elder's the same as they've been, and I remember watching them. They have a couple good players, but they also have good athletes. The McFarland kid's a football player, and he's just going to do the best you can. They don't have a lot of size. You can see it out there. But I guarantee you they'll come scrappy. They'll come ready to play.
Well, nobody apparently wants to move out of Box Elder County. Just my wife. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break and then come back after this and get ready to tip it off here at Logan High School. So stick around. More Game of the Week in a second.
We'll have you on that knee in no time. This afternoon, in fact. Okay, let's take that first step. Put your weight on it. You're doing terrific, Scott.
At Cache Valley Hospital, what makes us better makes you better. Cache Valley Hospital, the newest member of the Mountain Star Healthcare family.
Wendy's salad really tastes like summertime.
Told you. Summer in a bowl. What? Sweet strawberries, chicken on the grill.
Did you do something different in here?
New salads.
Nothing captures the feeling of summer like Wendy's new Strawberry Field Salad. Fresh strawberries, bacon, and grilled chicken on a bed of fresh greens.
Now that's better.
And now kids' meals just $1.99 after 4.
Welcome back to the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. I'm Lee Vaughn. With me, John Worley, filling in for Eric Olson, who's actually watching his own son play at his high school.
It's Syracuse, right?
Yeah, he plays for Syracuse
He told me
Titans.
about that. That's fun.
Which is shocking. As uncoordinated as Eric is, his son made it onto the basketball team.
Eric's not exactly vertical. He's kind of vertically challenged.
He is vertically challenged. Well, we're getting ready to start the national anthem here. And I think we will get a chance to listen to that and be patriotic on the Valley Channel. Take a look at that. That's awesome. Giant flag. That is awesome.
Please rise for the national anthem, which will be performed tonight by the Logan High Pep Band.
Spangled Banner performed by the Logan High School Pep Band.
Just about by me, I almost started singing. You'd have heard it. You'd have really gotten a show tonight, Lee.
That would have been awesome.
I really did.
So they're getting set to introduce the starting lineups. Max Watson for the Box Elder Bees, number 1. Number 14, Jerem Meekum will start tonight as well. We talked about him before the game, a junior. Darius McFarland, also a junior. 6'2", and that kid's thick. He'll block out all day long. Number 31, Kevin Harris. That's another name you hear a lot in Box Elder County. A 6'7" junior. And number 33, Daniel Diedrichsen, the only senior starter tonight for Box Elder.
I was going to say that. It's the first time I've seen Box Elder play, but they've struggled, but they're young, and that's a good thing.
Well, Logan sets the atmosphere as they usually do.
This is a lot like when I played here, Lee, except for we had peach baskets on the wall. But,
they had peach baskets and flashlights.
Yeah. Well, even that, we couldn't afford batteries, so it was dark. We turned the lights out. That was the best chance we had to win. It was dark.
Well, not quite the electric atmosphere we had last week when Skyview came to the Logan Gym, but still exciting as they announce the starters for the Logan Grizzlies.
Wearing number 1, a 5'11" senior,
James Larson starts tonight at guard. Played a great game last week in Skyview. Lots of steals. Jason Anderson, number 11. The junior, 5'11".
Wearing number 20, a 6'5" senior.
6'5" senior Jackson Anderson. Number 20.
Wearing number 23, a 6'2"
Number 23, a 6'2" senior Brad Newhouse. And then number 35.
And wearing number 24, a 6'5" senior.
Number 24, Tyler Brimhall. Leading scorer on this Logan High School basketball team, 3rd in 3A overall at just over 18 points a game. Tyler Brimhall has got to get it going tonight. He really had a difficult time against Skyview, especially from the three-point line. I think he made about 2 of 11.
There again, it's your star player's a little cold and everybody else goes down a little bit. So, I got to say, they turned the lights off before here. seriously, there's a technology thing. We couldn't have done that when we were in high school because it took an hour to warm the lights back.
That's right.
They just flip them back on now.
It took 30 minutes. They did get brand new lights in the gym here in Logan.
Well, again, it was those candles we had to light. It just didn't work out.
Took a while to get all the candles lit again.
Gym looks great. Looks really good.
This is a fantastic gym. Now, if you're expecting fantastic stat keeping by Eric Olson, I'm sorry.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen. So we're just going to watch the game and talk about it. And
we're all about the experience.
That's right.
Yeah.
Set to tip it off, number 31 for Box Elder. Harris stands in against Newhouse, and Harris has a significant height advantage. Newhouse 6'3", Harris 6'7", but Newhouse got some hops. Official asks the players to hold their spots. It was a difficult toss. Looks like Logan's going to come up with it. Anderson holds on to it at the top of the key. Swings it out wide. Back to the middle to Anderson. And the other Anderson, Jason. Anderson at the top of the key resets.
Box Elder starting in a 2-2-3. Pretty aggressive zone.
We've seen this year a lot from a lot of teams. Brimhall takes his first shot at a three from the corner. It's long. There's going to be a foul immediately on number 33, Daniel Diedrichson for Box Elder.
And right there, there's the challenge with running that zone. Is you have a hard time matching up. You have a hard time rebounding defensively. That could be a big example.
Anderson looking for the first of two, and that one's good. First points on the board for Logan, 1-0. Larson toes the line, drops the second one off the back of the rim and rebound to Box Elder. Meekum with the ball, bringing it up court.
And Logan's going to play man-to-man.
McFarland on the outside, looks for Diedrichson coming across. Ball taken away by Larson. Larson's got a free shot at the basket. He's going to run for a layup, easy layup. 2 points for Logan.
Good start. That's an aggressive defense coming out. Got the steal and made a good run.
McFarland bringing the ball up, kicks it over to Meekum, leading scorer for Box Elder. He drives in, looks for the harm, gets nothing. Good defense by Logan. The ball's out of bounds to Box Elder.
Out of bounds, Box Elder basketball.
Tipped by Brimhall, I believe. McFarland, clock's ticking down. He's got to be to 4 seconds. Barely gets it into Meekum. Meekum in the key. Diedrichson cleans up the garbage.
Oh.
And Harris with the putback and misses the backboard almost entirely. Ball's out of bounds to Logan this time. Brimhall picks Anderson up off the floor.
Logan looks like they come out with a little energy tonight, Lee. It looks like they really...
I think they're probably really ticked off.
I think so too. Okay, now we're going to see a new defense here. Little 1-3-1 trap up high. And that cost them. Bad.
That's a bad pass across that zone. Boy, Meekum
steal.
gets it taken away by Larson. Anderson with an easy layup.
Well, Logan was lucky there. They didn't handle that defense very well. Logan staying there man-to-man.
Box Elder looking to get on the board. Down 5-0 now. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Meekum in at Diedrichson. Straightaway shot high off the back of the backboard and no go. Brimhall's got it at the elbow and he cans that.
Brimhall was ready to shoot that at the half court at the timeline. He was ready to go.
Never seen a shot he didn't like.
Well, hey,
he's a shooter.
That's the way you get your points in that transition.
McFarland drives to the hoop, cut off at the baseline by Newhouse. Anderson there to stand up, and that's a good move.
He was a good athlete. That we talked about earlier. Good football player, good athlete.
Anderson doesn't really challenge him though. Doesn't really want to pick up that foul. Now Jackson Anderson drives in, and that's a good move. Ooh, no foul call. Diedrichson. Harris.
Way to work hard though. Jackson earned that. Anderson just stayed with it. Probably the second shot was a little wild, but he stayed with it. Picked up his bucket.
Watson up top, the freshman, looking for an opening. Trying to draw the hoop and the harm, but he can't get either.
Wow.
Good job following the shot.
There's a lid on the basket for Box Elder right now.
Larson wisely backs it out. No height advantage or numbers there. Anderson, he doesn't care. Oh, and they call a walk.
Turnover, Box Elder basketball.
Still transition, tries to take advantage. He sees a hole, he goes to the lane. He just, I don't know.
I think he might have traveled right out of the gate.
Maybe so.
Back to live action now. McFarland pops for a three. That's long off the iron. Rebound to Anderson. Looks down court to Newhouse, trying to get in transition against Box Elder, and he does.
Box Elder can't get caught. Yeah, that's a good timeout by the coach. Box Elder can't get caught in the transition game here. They've got to slow down. They're shooting too quick on their end, and Logan's just going to run up and down and score.
Yeah, they're one and done. Logan's really owning the backboards right now.
Well, and they're getting out and aggressively attacking the hole.
That's a good timeout, like you mentioned, by Coach Jason McKee.
Yeah, I would bet he's sitting down saying, hey, if you guys want to be in this game, we got to take more time. There's not a shot clock, but we got to take more time on our offensive end and slow them down a little bit.
You guys have been playing too much NBA 2015 or whatever. There's no shot clock in this game. I think that's probably exactly what Coach McKee is telling them. Just relax.
Yeah.
It's the first quarter. I know we're down 11-2, but that's not a hole you can't get out of.
Yeah.
You got some good shooters on your team like Meekum.
Well, Meekum he really hasn't touched much of the ball. Logan's kept the ball away from Meekum.
Jack Clausen comes in for Box Elder, number 32, and Logan remains with their original starters. Ball into McFarland. Little pressure from Logan.
And
he
there's a travel.
He drags that foot.
Grizzly basketball.
McFarland tries to pull up and get that pass, but he just can't do it before his back foot drags.
See, again, there's an example. Coach Brown is, you think you use that defense to get a steal, but he's just speeding the game up. He's trying to keep the game fast because Logan's going to. That was a bad pass. Got lucky. Good pass.
Nice pass.
Yep.
You can't lose track of Brimhall on the baseline. He'll kill you.
Yeah, and a good cut by Brimhall. Good basketball cut right to the hole.
One thing we saw a lot of last year is that backdoor cut. We really haven't seen that much out of Logan this year.
There we go. Quick shot again. Logan's using that defense to just force them into a quick shot. They're happy to take it. Good pass.
Oh, Jackson Anderson is so deep.
Yep. Timeout again.
Another timeout, and McKee's taking off the sweatshirt. That means the coach is getting hot.
Not happy.
Down 15-2.
Well, you said before we went on air, potentially this could be a blowout game for Logan because Logan really is better than they've shown the last couple of weeks. And Box Elder's been struggling, so maybe this is just what Logan needs.
And I think Logan's playing angry.
Well, you know, sometimes as a coach you look at that schedule and say, okay, that's the game I need to get my guys back going again. You know?
Wow. That looked painful, whatever that cheerleader was just doing. I don't ever want to do that. I wouldn't be able to walk for a month. That's the chiropractic cheerleading move, I guess.
But I can say this because I'm in the same category. If anybody could throw you like that, then that would be okay.
Well, Andre the Giant's not with us anymore.
See, again, Logan's going to come up with pressure now, not necessarily to steal the ball, but just to keep the game moving fast. They keep Box Elder bouncing around and keep them a little bit scattered. Here he goes, good pass. Box Elder needs to slow it down and just. It's almost back to those old days of saying, okay, I want 10 passes before. We got to slow things down here, guys. Run through the offense. Let's make Logan work on defense a little bit. They're going to be a little more tired.
Making back to Watson, looking for Harris down low, but a good defense by Anderson. Swings it back over to Meekum on the outside. He's a long ways from the hoop.
Whether they score or not here, that's a much better possession for Box Elder.
I think it's. Ooh, that's a tough call. I thought that went off of Logan.
Much better possession for Box Elder. It took a little time. They ran through the offense. Logan's breathing a little harder now. If they're playing defense, they're going to have to get back to the.
3:13 to go in the first quarter. Logan leads 15-2. Box Elder back into their 2-3 zone defense. Larson rises from the three-point line. That's long.
There again.
Boy, they're going to call that on Logan.
Boy, I don't know. Box Elder's good possession. They got a quick shot, but they can't. That zone keeps them from really boxing out. You've got to really work hard to go find somebody in that zone.
Larson kind of got buried there by Harris and gets the call against him. Meekum bringing the ball up by himself, and he almost turns it over to Anderson once again.
Out of bounds, Bees basketball. Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 21,
Riley Griffiths, 6'7" as well.
Logan's got some tall. Look, they got some size.
Another senior. Meekum gets it across the timeline to McFarland. Boy, Clausen down low, takes up space, but can't make the easy layup. Watson holds and puts it off the backboard. Lets Griffiths get up in the air.
By Max Watson.
Bagley in the game now. Brimhall fires from three-point line. That's just off to the left. Clausen with the rebound.
That's the kind of shot Box Elder wants Logan to take. They get it pretty quick. Can work through the offense a lot.
Clausen and Meekum in the corner for a three as well, trying to shoot himself back in this game, and that's good. 7 points now for Box Elder, cut it to 15-7.
Yeah, it's the third different defense we've seen now. They're sort of in a 1-2-2.
Bagley to Anderson in the coffin corner. Bagley, also a freshman, to Hyder. Passes it between the legs of Griffiths.
Hyder was a little uncertain there. He turned the basket, wasn't quite sure what he wanted to do with it.
Well, you're 6'7", you're in high school, you're made of steel. Just go to the hole.
Well, you know, you're down. He knows he's in the key. He's got to get out, but he's not quite sure what he wants to do.
Harris controls it to McFarland. A hard time getting their offense going. Logan playing great defense and stretching them out. Clausen trying to make room. Back to McFarland to reset. Trying to run the offense through Meekum. Nice baseline cutoff by Brimhall. The ball's off the side of the backboard.
Looking down the floor. Transition game. Oh, too bad.
When Anderson waits for a second, Watson goes by him but makes him alter his shot. And Meekum comes out with the board.
Logan's playing a good aggressive man-to-man right now.
Jared Bagley, a freshman. Great ball player, and he's going to pick up the foul, though. Might give it to Hyder. Yeah, 25, Hyder. Going to pick up his first foul on the push.
Justin Hyder, his first personal, second team foul.
Jackson Anderson back in the game. Tyler Brimhall sits. 48 seconds to go in the quarter.
Box Elder really needs to score here. They hit a two or a three and get this thing back to a...
Harris with a good rebound, kicks it out to Watson at the top of the key, and he's
go.
all by himself. Just like that, 15-10. Logan leads Box Elder.
Box Elder gets one good, strong defensive possession here, and they get in the quarter. The coach says, okay, we're in good shape. And stay in that zone. Logan needs to have somebody flash to the middle there and make them...
Anderson taking his time, listening to Coach Brown behind him. Griffiths and Bagley cross through the key. Hyder stands at the elbow, and Jackson Anderson at the baseline. Boy, that's a foul on Hyder. He threw that hip on the block on the screen. Going to pick up an offensive foul, turnover, change of possession.
25, Justin Hyder, his second personal, 13 foul. Bees basketball.
6 seconds to go in the quarter. Box Elder's going to have to take it the length of the court. 3 seconds. McFarland pushes it to the key. Oh, and he's going to get a last-second foul with no time on the clock.
Foul on number 20.
That's on Jackson Anderson.
His first personal,
that's a tough foul with no time. And the cheerleaders are all ready to do their routine. They got kicked off. That's right.
They got a little anxious.
The officials talking about it at the score table and what they're going to do.
And see, if I'm Coach Brown right now, I pull all my guys off the line because shooting a free throw with nobody there is difficult. And if I'm the Box Elder coach, I want everybody down there. I want to make this as real as possible.
That's what Coach McKee just did. He just pointed for his guys to get down there.
Get on the line and
a little disconcerting being by yourself at the stripe. Box Elder still giving up this left lane.
Wow.
Big free throw, 15-11. Second one coming from McFarland. Well, a long shot for Anderson. That ends the first period here in Logan. Looked like it was going to be a blowout. Box Elder with a great comeback, 15-12. We'll be right back.
Griswold leading Shreve. Shreve is blindfolded. When he gets to the center of the floor, Griswold's going to leave him and hide from him.
Speed Queen, the world's largest manufacturer of commercial laundry, builds the same washer and dryer for your home. Life tested for 25 years. Speed Queen components are steel, not plastic. Plus, the longest warranty, lifetime tub, 10-year transmission, plus 3 years parts and labor. Speed Queen, built in America since 1908.
Please come and see us. Thank you.
Here at Lewiston State Bank, we offer lots of different loan products to meet your needs. We're happy to work with you and hope that you would enjoy working with us.
We had to take out an automobile loan, and so we came into Lewiston State Bank, and she was so good. She worked with me really, really well.
We are proud to have been serving our customers for over 100 years with personalized, friendly service. Please come in and meet your new friends at Lewiston State Bank.
Welcome back to the Grizzly Den. Logan leads Box Elder 15-12. Great comeback at the end of that first quarter by Box Elder to bring it to a three-point game.
Yeah, you Coach McKee at that point, you now come in and say, okay, everybody, we're good. You did what you needed me to do. You kept things going. And I'm sure Coach Brown in the huddle said, guys, we got to keep the pedal down.
Well, it's natural. It's human nature when you're killing some team to let off the gas a little bit.
Yeah. But here goes Logan. They're going to push. See, they're going to push.
Watson trying to slow Anderson down. Long pass over to Brimhall in the corner. And that is money all day.
It's good.
Brimhall for 3.
Nice shot. He spotted up well. You know, I like the way that's coached. That's part of the transition game now, is spotting up for 3. And Jackson found him. Put it out to work.
When you got a shooter like Brimhall who shoots nearly 3 a game. I think he shot 50, 60 on the season now. Great rebound by Harris. Kicks it back out to Meekum. Quick to McFarland, and he's got the 3 ball, and that's a frozen rope 3.
Yeah.
Three-pointer by
Here's Logan pushing. See, they're going to just push and push. Box Elder's got to slow him down.
Brimhall's on a roll tonight. It's like a different kid from Friday night. Might have something to do with Skyview's pretty good defense. McFarland back to Meekum. Meekum to McFarland playing catch at the top of the key, looking for Meekum down low, and he does a great job hesitating. Lets Griffiths go by. 2 points for Box Elder.
Box Elder's going to stay in that zone.
Anderson patient, back to Brimhall. Anderson swings to the corner. Now over to Larson. He's got to be careful, almost traveled. Ball tipped by Box Elder out of bounds to Logan on the baseline. Newhouse coming back in. Hyder out.
Number 23, Brad Newhouse. And for the Bees, number 33,
33, Daniel Dietrichson back in, a 6'4" senior for Box Elder. Brimhall again from the opposite corner this time, and it's long and rebounded by Box Elder, and Larson's going to pick up the foul. Thought that was a pretty good steal.
That was
on number 1, James Larson.
When you're shooting, you feel it, but that just wasn't a good shot. He wasn't set. He didn't have his feet set. He came around the corner, took a shot. You know, and then as I watch him, I haven't watched him play a lot, but he gets those feet set, and he's pretty deadly.
Watson back to Didrikson, just came in the game. Brimhall in defense there. Dietrichson gets the garbage. And he gets what we call a garbage foul, too. And Jackson Anderson looks the most guilty. So that's exactly who's going to get it.
Foul on number 20, Jackson Anderson, his second personal, 6th team foul. Daniel Didrikson shooting for the Bees.
Didrikson going for 2 now. They changed the high school rule this year. The last few years, you couldn't leave your lane until the ball hit the rim. But now you can leave your lane as soon as the ball leaves the hand like it used to be. Except for if you're behind the free throw line. If you're either back behind the three-point line or free throw line, you got to wait till it hits the rim to leave your lane.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either until I was calling a game last week and somebody told me. I should read their new rules. Well, that's a nice block. Anderson looks to the ref for some help, but that was pretty clean. McFarland pushes.
That was forced. And here they come.
Hyder looks for the outlet pass. He's got Newhouse on the wing, and Watson cuts him off, stops ball. And Brimhall cleans it up. Anderson looks back to Coach Brown. Newhouse looking inside to the 2 big men, Hyder and Griffiths. Comes back to Anderson, then Newhouse again. Boxelder just sitting back in that zone, going to make him shoot.
Yeah.
And Brimhall never saw a shot he didn't like. Cans a 3.
And there again, his feet are set. He's not coming off a screen. Good shot. Good choice. A little patience by Logan.
That was nearly an NBA 3. That was so deep. Boxelder looking to answer now with McFarland to the top of the key, and he hits another 3.
He's
dueling
athlete,
3-pointers. Logan's going to call a timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout.
You know, I wonder if Boxelder's really hanging in this thing, but Logan's really out. They're out playing him, but they're more aggressive. I wonder if I were Coach McKee, if I wouldn't want to sit back and say, we need to put just a little token pressure after a make so we can slow them down a little bit. Before they even turn around, Logan's got the ball at half court, and they're pushing hard. And that's where they're getting most of their shots.
Boxelder only down by 2 points now, 23-21 with 4:47 to go in the half. And they're really playing better than their record would indicate.
Yeah.
30-second timeout expired. Ball set to come in at the baseline. Logan's going to come the distance of the court. Newhouse and down to Anderson. Anderson, Brimhall, Griffiths, Hyder on the floor for Logan. Watson, McFarland, Meekum, Didrikson, and Clausen on the floor for Boxelder. Hyder looks to go to the hole, and he loses the ball out of bounds. And I think that's going to be Logan's ball. Lucky, because he was real soft with that ball. Newhouse surveys the court and goes deep to Anderson at the half-court line.
They're playing man-to-man. That's the first man-to-man we've seen tonight.
Let's see how Logan reacts to it. Newhouse at the elbow gets tipped and forces it up. Hyder gets a hand on the ball, but Meekum comes down with the rebound for Boxelder.
Right at the rim.
Didrikson loses it.
Big guy, keep the ball off the floor.
Brimhall got up in the air. And
he did.
Had nothing to do with it, and there's a scrum happening down there on the baseline. It's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to go to Boxelder, I think.
Checking into the game for the Grizzlies, number 1, James Larson.
Now they changed
jump ball, Grizzly basketball.
They changed the arrow really fast after that. I looked over there, and there's already a Boxelder.
Yeah, see, Brimhall got caught up deep and put himself in a position where he needed to make a decision too quickly. You got to keep your feet on the ground.
If I'm Brimhall, I'm going to just shoot that rather than try and make that pass, because he'll probably make it.
Good move. Good move.
Anderson goes straight up, and on the way out, he runs into McFarland's shoulder, and that's a mistake. Holding his nose. Logan staying in this tough man defense. There's a 2-man collapses on Clausen, and that forces the turnover. Anderson up, misses the layup, and Didrikson almost gets it for Boxelder.
Out of bounds, Grizzly basketball.
Stays on this end of the court. Newhouse back in the game. Larson heads out. And you see Anderson there almost gets that layup. And he's playing pretty ferociously from that point guard position tonight.
He's quick. Good pass. Great pass.
And Hyder with the soft slam. 27-21, Logan leads. Tipped by Logan, I believe. That's going to stay here at Box Elder's ball.
Box Elder basketball.
I think Anderson or Griffiths got their hand on it. McFarland inbounds to Meekum. Meekum still not getting a lot going. I think he's hit one shot. Watson, a tough pass to McFarland. Good hands to pick that one up. Watson from this side gets the ball back, looks at the three, and it's no good. Newhouse with a tough rebound.
Logan's making him work. I like Logan's defense. They're not letting Meekum get to the ball. They're playing him off, so he's, they're denying him the ball. And Box Elder's still a little bit frustrated.
Entering the game for Box Elder,
they called a foul on Larson, who's not on the floor.
Did they call it a push?
They called a push off, but it's really on Anderson, number 11. They said it was number 1. You know, from the side you can only see one.
They're about the same size.
And they are. They both play guard, number 1 and number 11. And it looks the same on the scoreboard, too.
That's good defense again.
Out of bounds, Grizzly basketball.
Anderson's tough. He's playing tough defense. I like his aggressiveness.
Had about 4 steals against Skyview.
Good.
Really plays great defense. 2:33 to go in the first half. Newhouse throws the ball away and a great turnover there. Number 10 in the game, Cole Curtis.
Good play by Brimhall.
Turns it over. Oh, that's a great pass, but kicked by Meekum.
Kicking, Grizzly basketball.
Curtis, McFarland, Meekum, Clausen, and Didrikson on the floor. And Harris is coming in for Clausen.
Kevin Harris.
Bring a little more stretched out meat in there. 6'7". Clausen takes up more horizontal space. 3 ball from Anderson. Nice board by Brimhall, up and high off the glass, and that is too hard.
Wow.
Hyder needs to be strong with that ball, but he gets fouled and loses it. He's going to go to the free throw line.
Foul number
Call
14,
shooting foul.
Jeremy Meekum, his first personal, second team foul. Justin Hyder shooting for the Grizzlies.
Got the bounce.
Got the bounce, man. That was a serious spin on that ball. A little back rotation. Take a look at how hard he flips that wrist.
That was better.
That was better. And right at the bottom of the bucket. Full court press. Token pressure, they come off of it now. 2:09 to go in the half. Great defense to get to the spot by Anderson.
Logan's forcing him into a fast game. I think that's to their advantage. We saw it early, and they're creating some challenges, making some turnovers, and then Logan's pushing and coming back and scoring.
29-21, Logan leads with under 2 minutes to go in the half. Anderson with the ball out top, getting pressured by Curtis. Griffiths, nobody in his face, lobs one up. Hyder with a great rebound.
Great job, although, again, Box Elder's got to go find somebody in that zone.
Got to put your butt on somebody and block out. 31-21, another steal by Griffiths. Got ahead of steam. Oh, 6'7", almost misses the dunk. That's not a dunk, that's like a power layup. Boy, and Logan can feel it on defense. These turnovers is getting fired up. And there's another one.
You know, I was just going to say that, Lee. Logan's winning this game at the defensive end of the floor right now. They are just killing Box Elder from a pressure point of view. That was lucky.
Long pass to Anderson. He drives to the hoop, looks for
Hyder.
Hyder.
Great cut and a great pass.
Wow.
That was a great. Okay, now Hyder just showed how to use his body there. He stepped right up well, moved in well, and then great pass. Watch this. So Anderson comes in, nice drive, and then turns and looks. He knows Hyder's going to be there, and Hyder just, it's a gimme at that point.
Yeah,
that was all about getting his body in the right place.
Well, Coach McKee takes another timeout. He's used a lot of his timeouts in this first half.
Got to get him to slow down. Logan wants this game to keep going fast, put pressure on. Coach McKee's got to get his guys to slow down. Saying that's hard to do now. You're down 14 at half.
Well,
you feel like you got to push, but the more they push, Logan's just going to stay in that pressure defense and take the score. I don't know. We aren't keeping stats. We said tonight as well, but I'll bet you Logan's probably got 20 points off of turnovers tonight.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
And they're gonna stay in it.
Logan's up 14
watch Meekum.
points.
He's gonna, as soon as he crosses the timeline here, he's gonna get jumped. Somebody's gonna come jumping. Here you go. That's exactly what they've been doing all night long to him. And they force a bad pass, and they get the turnover. That's just classic. Yeah. And they only do it to Meekum. When Meekum crosses the timeline, they don't jump anybody else, but they're really putting pressure on him up top.
He's their #1 scorer at over 15 points a game. He's the guy you want to pressure.
And he's frustrated now, so that just adds to it.
I mean, his girlfriend's probably here, so it's just going to make more angst. Logan happy to hold the ball deep. No pressure yet. No 5 count coming.
Yeah. And Boxell's going to have to come out and play a little defense, a little man-to-man now. Logan will just stand outside.
Griffiths to Newhouse. Newhouse back to Brimhall right at the timeline now. We've got to be careful. His feet are bigger than they were last year.
Good cut.
Hyder with the cut. Brimhall at the elbow.
Squared up, straight at the hole. Time runs out. That was well done.
That's the end of the first half here in Logan. 37-21. The Grizzlies are putting it on in that second quarter. Stick around. We'll be right back, and maybe we'll get to see the high-lows.
There you go.
Welcome to Grease Monkey. What can we do for you? Oil change. Oil change? Well, this is the oil you're going to want. For that oil you want?
You okay, honey?
Cassie? Hi, I'm Amber. Let's get you on back, okay?
Wow, that was fast. Good. Come on.
We're gonna get you home real soon, okay?
Fortunately, Cache Valley Hospital's emergency room is close by when you need it. Cache Valley Hospital, the newest member of the Mountain Star Healthcare family.
Welcome back to the Valley Channel Game of the Week. Halftime entertainment, the high-lows at Logan High School. Let's take a look and a listen.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't movement you need is on your shoulder. Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it run through your skin. To make it better, better, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it to your heart. Then you can start to make it better.
Well, that's the high-lows at Logan High, brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley, it's way better than fast food, it's Wendy's. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital, not bigger, just better. Lewis and State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. New Smile Dental, keep your teeth with experienced dental care. Camp Chef, it's the way to cook outdoors. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley's audio and video specialist. Nyman Funeral Home, a family serving your family. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. Cherry Peak Resort, just minutes away to play. Top of Utah Spas, Utah's newest jacuzzi dealer. The Valley Outlet, the Valley Home Store, the best of both worlds. Eclectic design, extremely low prices. The Logo Shop, where we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.
Shooters, are you ready?
We'll be back right after another break, so stick around.
Set, go!
I am a cyclist. Soy un ciclista.
I am a cyclist.
Victoria. I train for it. I sacrifice for it. While they play, I train.
I conquer roads others can't.
You're driven to be the best, so you should train on the best. The 2014 Proform TDF, the official training bike of the Tour de France. It's the ultimate cyclist's training experience. With iFit and Google Maps, you'll ride the Tour. Choose any stage of the Tour or nearly every road on Earth and dig in. You'll see, feel, and ride the Tour. Climb like never before. Courchevel, Galibier, even Alpe d'Huez. Only the TDF gives you a 20% incline and decline. See it all right in front of you on our 7-inch color touchscreen. And train with power with our advanced power meter. With a TDF, you can ride almost every road on the planet. You can get the TDF with 0 down. Get yours today. Train better tomorrow.
I am a cyclist, and this is where I train.
I'm Jackson Anderson. I play forward for Logan. My favorite subject in school is choir, and I'm honored to be the All-Star of the Week. Go Grizz!
Well, Wendy's a great sponsor of the Athletes of the Week. Jackson Anderson taking that whole Grizzly thing seriously with that beard. Holy cow. I guess. My son will be buying Wendy's every day then. He wants to shave for some reason. Hey, let's talk about our pizza. Hey, it's the Hardcore Fan of the Week, sponsored by the Factory Pizza. Downstairs from Gia's, the best pizza in the Valley. They sponsor us by bringing 3 pizzas. I think the guys say it's 3. There's Fernando, by the way. Go say hi to him and tell me you saw him on the Valley Channel. Well, I think they actually give us 4 pizzas, but the guys in the truck just steal one because they're so good.
And no one told me it was factory pizza tonight. I turned it down because I had already eaten. I'd have had some, you know.
Because you've been going there for years.
I say, you bet. We love the factory. It's that good deep dish pizza. It's good stuff. Well, that deep dish pizza, I started to love it though, and I was in Chicago for a while, and that's great deep dish pizza.
This is pretty authentic,
but
huh?
This is quite,
that's
good.
Good
Stuff.
That's good.
You can tell I don't eat very much of it though, right? You saw the picture of me.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's reset the game for you. We're getting ready to start here. 37-21, Logan leads, and really the story of that first half has been Logan's defense.
Oh, absolutely. I wish we'd have kept the stats with a little bit. I'll bet you Logan's got at least 20, if not more, points off of their defense, and that's the whole point. I mean, they're trying to speed up the game and make it fast, and it's really causing problems for Box Elder. The only time Box Elder had any success was when they got it to slow down a little bit and just run through their offense, take a little time. Logan doesn't want them to. They'll give up a basket every once in a while just to keep the game going.
But really, the first 4 minutes of this next quarter are going to dictate how this game goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether or not Box Elder can get back into a rhythm and play the game they want to play. Yeah. But you saw Coach Brown talking to his kids over there from Logan. He's telling them to do the same thing. Yeah. Keep pressuring that ball because they're not taking care of it.
Yeah, keep the pedal down, keep it down. You know, keep the foot on the pedal and just keep moving. And now you're in a dilemma as Box Elder because you got to try and slow things down, but you don't have time. You got to get the ball.
It's like a running football team. You get behind by 2 touchdowns and you're in trouble.
That's exactly right.
Well, McFarland.
They're going to keep pressure. See, the minute that Meekum gets the ball, they double team him. Boom, every time. That's exactly what their plan is.
Does a couple things, forces the pressure on the turnover potentially, plus it gets the ball out of the hands of their leading scorer.
Then they jump out, and good play, though. They ran that well. They moved the ball down, put it right down at the baseline.
Clausen with 2 points for Box Elder to start it off, 37-23. Clausen's got to use his body a little bit.
Yeah, Box Elder's going to stay in that zone and see what they can do for the first little while here. Logan's got to take advantage of that middle. They got a flash to the middle.
The problem with this zone is you got Brimhall and Jackson Anderson who love to shoot from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
And we've seen that early. I think Brimhall's hit 3 3-pointers and McFarland in the purple has hit 2. That's a tip ball. Anderson hustles to get it tipped again. Another block. That's tough when you're 5'11" going against 6'7" Harris.
Here comes
I think 5'11" is generous.
They're really giving Meekum trouble. I'm impressed with the approach, the strategy. It's let's come out and force that ball right off the top with our best player.
Watson with the ball on the far side looks down low to Harris. Harris should have drop stepped and had a spot there, but he didn't. Kicked it back out to McFarland. Meekum gets a screen from Clausen. Takes a shot at a 3-pointer. And
Meekum's just frustrated. Yeah.
Off. Larson trying to push the issue here. There's Newhouse. He's got an open look at a 3, but that ball is long. And Box Elder with the rebound. Box Elder's figured that out, so they gave the ball to McFarland coming across the timeline.
Good drop step move. That's a good athletic move. Stays with it. Doesn't happen.
Good defense by Newhouse. Ball stays, though, tipped out. Bounds by Logan, and Box Elder's going to keep possession.
Farland wanted a foul down there. I'm not sure he earned it. I mean, he worked for it, but I think that it was a pretty good ball.
A pretty good defense.
Yep.
Harris back to McFarland from the 3 in the far side corner, and that's good. He's heating up.
The most basic play off of an inbound play, just a little pick down at the bottom.
Right back to the man who inbounded it.
You throw the ball in, and everybody forgets that he can come in and shoot the ball.
Not good spacing for Logan. They got to reset, and they do. And Anderson comes back to the top to Larson, to Newhouse, to Brimhall. Good ball movement into the corner. And McFarland got away with a walk.
Yeah, he did. It's been a goaltend. Yeah. They called a foul.
Foul.
Goaltending. The bucket is good.
Okay.
Grizzly basketball.
Oh. Newhouse.
Here they go. And you said it coming out, Lee. The first 3 or 4 minutes is back to a 9-point game. Logan took the foot off the gas a little, let him back in it. Box Elder can afford to stay in the zone now. They're still just down a few. Good pass.
Anderson
well
down
done. That was just simple, well done.
Exerts his will against Harris, who's Got a 2-inch advantage on him. Watson and Larson battling at the top. McFarland and Newhouse are having a good battle as well, and that's out of bounds off of Newhouse's left leg.
Out of bounds, box elder basketball.
I think that's 39-28. There's a bulb that's out on both ends.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's 39.
I think you're right.
Nice new gym,
Oh,
same
so
old
still
scoreboard.
11 points, okay.
Boy, Anderson traveled. He got over the foot shuffle there at the bottom, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Mika played good defense. He stayed down on his feet, didn't get up in the air, and did a nice job.
Larson set to inbound for Logan. Gets the ball to
Good
Jackson
cut.
deep, and that's,
Oh.
tough miss. Anderson getting a little frustrated.
Wow.
He's going to finally get a foul from Harris reaching across.
Good. Anderson stuck with that, just stayed with it.
Oh, and they call it on McFarland. I thought for sure Harris was going to get that
His
call.
first personal, first team foul. Jackson Anderson.
It's only his first foul of the game.
Jackson just earned that. He just stayed with it. Probably could have had a foul earlier.
Jackson hits the first of the 2 free throws, 40-28. So he must have chipped a tooth. The referee picks up something out of the key. Jackson lets it fly, and oh, that one's so deep they should give him half a point, but it comes out, and Logan loses the rebound to box elder. Watson bringing it up. Meekum trying to get something going, but they're playing stifling defense on him. Watson gets free on the baseline, pops that shot, and that's a 2-point shot. That's a good look from Watson.
Freshman.
I don't think he's sat very much. Most of the starting 5 from box elder has not. It's a turnover for Logan, and another turnover for Meekum. He loses it off his own knee.
Out of bounds, Grizzly basketball.
Now Meekum scratch at McFarland. Darius, a 6'3" junior. We saw him a lot in football. He's a great football player. Larson and Newhouse surveys the defense. Back to Larson. It's a tough pass, and it's a kick.
Yep, forced pass.
They don't call the kick. Box elder gets the turnover, and they're headed back the other way, down 10 now. 3:39 to go.
And Meekum doesn't like this defense by
I don't think he likes Anderson very much.
Yeah.
They're going to call a block on Jackson Anderson. He wasn't really set. Let's take a look at the replay and see if we can see it.
Foul on Jackson Anderson, his third.
And Meekum came past, got past Anderson, went through the hole.
And here's the other Anderson coming
came
across.
over to help, just didn't quite get there. Yep.
Yep, he's got to hold his spot, and he kind of reached to the
And he had his hands weren't straight up. He played out.
Meekum hits the first one.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 21, Riley Griffith.
Riley Griffith, 6'7", back into the game as Newhouse takes a seat for Logan. Meekum lines up for his second of 2 free throws. And he cans it. 8-point lead for Logan now.
Stay in that zone.
Larson, Anderson, back to Anderson and over to Brimhall.
Right there.
They're coming out a little farther on Brimhall. They know he'll shoot it. Tough pass to Anderson. Brimhall looking for space, but that's a good defensive move. McFarland throws it away. Watson was streaking.
Box elder works so hard and does a great job and then throws it away.
Larson airballs the 3. Doesn't shoot very often. Didn't know he was lefty until right then. Logan back in their man-to-man defense. Meekum gets alone on the 3. And he cans it. That's 35-40. Logan's lead cut to 5, and I think Coach Logan Brown's seen enough of that.
You got to give Box elder the credit. They've been out of this thing twice now, and they just keep scrapping away.
Somebody should be upset at the concession stand. They keep walking by with burnt popcorn. That's the worst.
Maybe that's just because you didn't get enough factory pizza.
I guess.
And you're hungry.
Well, Coach Brown over there, I'm sure, is going to try and get his kids back into the game the way they were playing the first part of this quarter and the end of last half.
They really keep, if they keep that defensive pressure up, they really are getting most of their buckets again off that fast break. And Box Elder was successful at slowing them down a little bit.
Logan out of the huddle now and set to retake the floor. 2:42 to go in the third period. 40-35, Logan leads. Looks like Coach McKee set to inbound the ball. Oh no, they're going to give it to Brimhall, okay. Brimhall into Anderson. Anderson, Newhouse, Griffiths, Hyder in for Logan. Watson, McFarland, Clausen, Harris, and Meekum for Box Elder. And that's a long pass, and that's a turnover. Brimhall knew it as soon as he threw it. That was off mark. No pressure in the backcourt now. We saw that earlier from Logan. McFarland brings it across the timeline. Looks for a screen. Hyder there, Hedges. Boy, that's a tough shot. He's turned sideways. Oh, and Box Elder just out hustling. 40-37.
That's two double-digit comebacks by Box Elder now. Oh, that's great defense.
Harris sends it back, and Watson's running the floor, looking for some help, but didn't realize there was a trailer back there. Finds Meekum from the three-point line, and he's off. But Clausen with a tip, nothing doing. Harris cleans up the garbage, and now it's 40-39. Logan clinging to a one-point lead, and Meekum turns him over again. Oh!
Wow.
Meekum draws the foul from Griffiths.
Wow.
We got to see this on replay.
I actually thought Meekum could have given that up for an easy two. Good steal, bad pass, and a good steal coming down. Looks across the lane. He's got two buddies coming right here, but he was going to feel it, and he almost pulled it off.
Now he's got a chance to make up those points from the free throw line.
Tie ball game.
Money. 40-40. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
What was the halftime score?
It was 35-21.
Yeah, so
they've been outscored 19-5 as Logan, and now 20-5.
Wow. All right, Logan's got to get back into some high pressure defense. I mean, pick the ball up, start pressuring a little high.
Logan first time in the game today with a deficit.
Boy,
and that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's just Brimhall saying, I'm going to take this on myself.
Brimhall 2 points to the basket, and then 2 points through the legs of Griffiths as he slides on his back.
Yeah. He just was going to score it. He was going to take this on. Say, all right, boys, here we go. Played it well. Got a little lucky, but he got the foul.
Shooter bounce.
Yeah, well.
He's a shooter. Deserves a bounce.
I'm a soccer guy. You can't score if you don't put the ball around the goal. Same thing. Now we're back into pressure defense again. I like this.
Oh,
I like that a lot. Even if you get the foul, I like that because we're putting on some pressure.
Perfectly fine.
Yep.
On 23,
stay up in it. Yep, I like this.
13 foul. Box Elder basketball.
It's get back to
Newhouse, Larson, and Griffiths playing defense in the backcourt. Now they're stretching it now. Logan picking them up way back.
There you go. Just put up that pressure. Pick up the intensity. That's what's got him into the lead.
Well, I think Coach Anderson's got to get Jason Anderson back in the game. He's played fantastic defense. They're going to have a turnover on an offensive foul. So he's going to get the ball back to Logan. Logan now leads 43-41.
Entering the game for the Bees, number 33, Daniel Didrikson.
Jason Anderson getting a rest on the bench. He's been the defensive spark plug for Logan. Brimhall looking for space. Swings back to the other side, hands it off to Griffiths. Brimhall thought about it. They got to move the ball faster and beat this zone. Brimhall throws it up from a mile away, and that's a good three, 46-41. Logan surges back to a 5-point lead. Meekum out top, resets the offense. Back to McFarland. Diedrichsen forced him down low, and Clausen looks for Meekum coming around the baseline.
Oh, he traveled.
That's good defense.
Call the foul. I thought he traveled. Thought they had him.
I thought he stepped on the baseline. So there's 3 calls, and we're not right. The stripe's always on. Foul on Brimhall.
His first personal.
That's the way it is, though. You learned that, right?
That's right.
It's just like your wife.
She's always right.
Yeah, I think he traveled, but it was good defense as well.
Diedrichsen up high, short off the rim. Clausen working for the rebound, and Larson comes up with it. End of the third quarter, 46-41. Logan survives the push by Boxelder. It's going to be a fun finish, so you should probably stick around after these words from our sponsor.
Leukemia Research. All the tickets in the bucket. I will draw 3 winners. They will each.
We are really excited because there's not a lot of places around here, and Smithfield needed another good place. It looks very nice.
Very, very. We walked in and I was totally surprised because before it was just a big open room with tables. This is a restaurant. The color decorations are beautiful.
I had the 3-cheese personal pizza as well as the house salad, and it was really delicious.
It was great. I really liked the pizza and the breadsticks.
We'll be back. You bet.
Welcome back to the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel as we begin the fourth quarter in Logan. Boxelder putting up a serious fight. 46-41, Logan leads, and Logan's certainly the favorite on paper. But Boxelder doesn't care about the paper. Jackson Anderson in the game. Larson, Brimhall back to Anderson. That's a good cut and good defense though by Diedrichsen. Comes in and steals that pass away as Brimhall's floating across the bottom of the key. Anderson still on the bench for Logan. Brimhall doesn't care. He's feeling it.
Brimhall's feeling it.
4 feet behind the 3-point line. Yeah. That's 49-41.
Yeah, he was going to shoot that the minute that pass came. That's just that's that momentum thing we talked about. That's hard for Boxelder too. They worked so hard to get back, and then just to go up 1, and now they're down down 8 again.
Newhouse is going to draw a foul off McFarland. Send Darius McFarland to the line for 2. Clock stopped. You got to go and get some points.
Darius McFarland shooting for the Bees.
First shot up and good. From McFarland, last shot.
He's a good-sized kid. Is he going to get a chance to play football somewhere? Is that
He's just a junior. Pretty good free throw shooter as well, 43 points.
Good athlete.
I noticed that Boxelder leaves that left side of the lane open every time. You notice that? No rebounder in there.
Good pass.
Nice pass by Newhouse.
Oh,
to Newhouse. Hyder gets the ball down low and gets fouled. Ball out of bounds and a foul to Boxelder. Fouls number 20, Darius McFarland.
20, Darius McFarland.
Yeah, nobody. Hyder just came in the middle of that zone again, and nobody really boxed out. Hey, we talk a lot about that. That's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to do. You go up and you go up and watch even the big teams. Watch the Aggies play. They play a really good, tough zone defense, but finding somebody to box is difficult, and it's really a challenge.
Hyder misses both free throws. Boxelder with the rebound out to McFarland to bring it up. Meekum looking for space. Larson right on his hip. McFarland drives, gives a little
nice
push
shot.
Off, makes some space and
little
cans
step
that
back, little step back jumper. That was a nice shot. Still back to 4.
Anderson back to Larson. Jackson Anderson at the 3-point line.
Box Elders changed their zone now. It's really a flat 2-3. And boy, good call, good move.
Nice cut.
Just a strong drive to the hole.
Jackson Anderson, 2 points for him, 51-45 Logan.
If you're in the zone, then somebody's got to step in front of him on this one.
Meekum cut off at the baseline by a double team, back out to Watson.
Oh, he did
nice
the same
drive,
thing.
Yep.
Well, I can do it too. That's fun.
2-pointer by Max Watson.
Watson with a quick first step gets him in the lane before Logan can react.
Staying in that flat 2-3 again.
Larson looking for the three, gets back over to Jackson Anderson. He's going to jump stop and
Jackson's
pop it off the
Jackson's
backboard.
taking advantage of that zone. He's doing a good job.
Logan up by 6 now, 53-47. Meekum looking for a lane as well, and it opens up. He finds the spot, but just can't make it count. Newhouse thinks about it for a second. Back to Brimhall. Long pass to Jackson. Larson's going to take it. Lefty hard off the back iron. Chased down by Watson. Box over, coming back the other way.
Don't get too fast. Oh, yeah, lucky there.
Lucky it bounced off Newhouse's shoulder.
Yeah. Logan got what they wanted and just didn't get the ball, didn't bounce right. That's the shot Logan wants him to take.
Tough shot.
Yep.
Man in your face, fading.
Yep.
Just over 5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Logan looking to hold on to secure their first region victory, and Box Elder trying to scratch back in for their first region victory.
See that? Jackson just pushed a little too hard on that. Somebody's going to step in front of him one of these times and he's going to pick up the charge. I guess until they do, he just keeps doing it. He's gotten a lot of mileage out of that.
Jackson is the charge drawing fool. He drew 3 charges last week against
right?
Skyview. I think all against the same player. Brimhall with good defense. Didrikson tracks that one down on the inbound pass.
Good pass.
That's a good pass to Harris.
Nicely done.
2-pointer by Kevin
Box
Harris.
Elders hanging in, Lee. This thing could go right down.
Only 4 points. Tough pass with body English from Larson. Brimhall looking for his spot, penetrates to the free throw line.
Oh, got a bounce. Good shot.
That's a great shot.
Good shot. I like that. He really created, attacked the middle of the zone. Nice jump shot.
Brimhall takes a chance on the steal. Watson picks it up anyway. Harris then back to McFarland. Watson looking for the same shot.
Good pass.
Well, that's great defense by Anderson, but to no avail. Harris drops that off the backboard. 2 more points for Box Elder. Newhouse deep. Oh, that's a brick.
Nobody, yeah.
Box Elder with a good defensive stand. Oh, and picked the pocket. And the first real dunk of the game.
That was nice. Just picked his pocket, played a little defense, took a risk, caught him on a crossover, brought the ball down, and see a slam dunk. Puts it away.
Nice play. Ball down low, back to live action now. Meekum takes a 3 ball. Can't make it go, and Brimhall cleans up the miss.
Now Logan's going to tell him to slow down a little bit. I'm thinking here, and let's run a little clock now. You have 2.5 minutes. We're up. We're up 6. No needs to force. They're going to stay in the zone.
Take a little air out of the ball. Force Box Elder to get out of it.
Game's over.
Yep.
Sooner or later, they're going to have to come out of that.
Coach McKee's calling that right now. I think.
You got to come out. You got to come out.
Now they're back into the man.
Yep.
Larson clears the way over to Newhouse, and Brimhall looking for a spot, but Didrikson's played great defense on Brimhall. Looking down
No reason to force here. They're doing just what they need to do. Just take some time off the clock. No shot clock. You can run the game out right here. Box Elder's going to have to foul relatively soon here. Jackson's going to go to the hole. Good job.
That's a good foul. Jackson takes it hard. Good foul, doesn't convert on the shot. They're going to send him to the line.
Now number 20, Darius McFarland, his third personal.
And Jackson sees a hole again, just like that. Okay, I'm going to go. Didn't want to take the charge, so he backed off a little bit, got the foul.
It's McFarland's third foul of the game. Jackson Anderson misses the first one.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 11, Jason Anderson.
Jason Anderson back in the game for the Grizzlies. He's been on the bench for a long time.
He really did, although, you know, it may just be, he's worked pretty hard down there.
Yeah.
He may just need a little break.
Oh, come on, he's 17. Did you ever need a break when you're 17?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Anderson for the second of two, trying to convert one of the two. And he does. 58-51, Logan.
Box Elder's got to hurry. They don't have time. They've got to put the pressure on a little bit here.
1:34 to go in the game. Meekum looks for the shot from the corner, and that's in. That's a 3-ball. That'll get you back in a hurry. Down 4 now.
Yeah, you just take it. You're okay. Run your offense here. Almost like a high 4 corner. Go to the hole.
Boy, and Newhouse
Forced
puts up
a shot.
a tough shot.
Oh, they got.
Timeout.
Boy, the second Logan got that ball.
The ball bounced well for him right there. Look at this.
Stuck on Clausen's shoulder.
Probably forces a shot, and he just can't get that ball off his shoulder. Look at that. It was Velcro right there.
And Griffiths is like, hey, Easter egg, I found it.
And then Coach Brown quickly calls timeout because he doesn't want this thing to get crazy. I'm sure that's what he's saying in there right now is, okay, we got the ball. They've got to foul us. There's no reason to force a shot here. No big long 3-pointers, no forced shots. Just run your offense. If you get a good shot, take it. If not, make them foul you. They've got to get 2 possessions on you at this point. They're down to a minute and a half of the game, a minute 15.
Both, I think, coaches have done an excellent job tonight. It's been really a chess match to watch back and forth.
I agree. I think it's all the way from the first. I mean, the idea obviously was to force Meekum into some pressure. They double-teamed him off the cross, and pretty soon Coach McKee said, okay, I've seen enough of that. Brought McFarland in, let him do it. Took a little pressure off, and that helped. So I agree with you. It's been a good game.
Let's reset the teams here. Newhouse, Larson, Anderson, Brimhall, and the other Anderson in for Logan. For Box Elder, McFarland, Didrikson,
I think if you're Box Elder,
Watson, Harris, and Meekum.
Box Elder's really got to think about, you know, fouling relatively quickly, I think, here, or playing hard to get the good shot. That's a good shot.
You just can't let Anderson get that deep. He'll can that every time. 60-54, 107 to go in the game. McFarland's got to hurry that ball up.
Yeah.
He picks his dribble up in the corner. That's a mistake.
Look at defense by Anderson. He's denying the ball. They're not going to get Meekum beat him. That was a great job. That doesn't go in the books, but Anderson just did a great job at denying the ball from Meekum.
Good block out and rebound by Jackson Anderson.
Now you got it. They got to foul. I mean, they're gonna.
And that's the guy you don't want to foul.
Yeah, exactly.
Logan typically a pretty good free throw shooting team.
1 to give. So
16 foul. Grizzly basketball.
Larson set to inbound the ball, and they put Harris on him. Bid 6'7", and Brimhall goes in the backcourt to pick it up and picks up his dribble, and they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
It was a bad pass that forced Brimhall to kind of get buried in that corner. 39 seconds to go, 6-point lead for Logan, and they have the ball after timeout.
It's been a good game, Lee. It was probably a lot closer than it should have been.
That's right.
Logan had a chance to put it away twice, and Box Elder didn't give in. You got to give him a lot of credit for coming into this gym and playing well. Not necessarily pretty, but they played it well.
Yep, not too much is pretty with that purple. I say this
I'm sensing a little bit of Box Elder County stress from you. I don't know why.
No, I say this every time we do a Box Elder game, but I'm married to a B, and I love to give her grief about it. I told her that the B for a mascot is only scary if you don't have your EpiPen. So.
Well, I'm better. I'm married to a dart.
Oh no.
Yeah. I give my wife a bad time. What high school has brown and gold and has a pointy dart? Mascot? I don't know.
There's only one worse, and it's the Russets.
I don't know. Oh.
Inbound to Brimhall, almost turned over in the backcourt. Brimhall's got to get it across.
Yeah, they're just going to let Brimhall keep the ball now and shoot it.
He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line now for the bonus 1-1.
Well, now you're an old Utah guy. You remember the Murray Spartans? You know what they were before they were the Spartans?
No.
They were the Smelterites. It's true. There was that great, that great big smelt. It's not there any longer. There's a hospital there now, but they used to be the Murray. They were the Smelterites.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
I think so. Smelterites.
That sounds like some early Mormon sect of a religion or something.
Oh, he missed.
Missed it, and that works out for Boxelder.
Clausen with the rebound. He's got to hurry. You got to push.
30 seconds to go. Watson doesn't have time.
No.
That play should have already been called.
There's a good play.
They
call timeout. Good job. Okay, McKee's still he's gonna bring this thing right down the wire.
22 seconds to go. 60-56. I think that we will not be interviewing a player of the game after the game like a normal routine, but I think Tyler Brimhall's got to be Tyler Brimhall or Jason Anderson. Who do you think?
Well,
this is your call. Usually it's my call.
I think you got to give it to Jason Anderson. I think. I do. And here's why. Brimhall shot the ball well, no question about it. But the defensive pressure is what created this whole thing in the first place. And I think you get somebody that plays has a good game like that defensively. If you're making it my call, that's what I'm giving.
I totally agree.
I think it's got to be a defensive thing.
Jason Anderson, the Valley Channel player of the game, will make sure he gets a coupon to clean the sink at Angie's.
I love it.
And maybe he'll share it with Tyler.
No, Jason. You got two Andersons now.
Yeah.
Jackson played well as well.
Jason the guard.
They all play well. Jason the guard just did a great job of forcing the tempo. I think he did exactly what needed to be done there.
Besides, Jackson Anderson doesn't need any more ego building with a beard like that.
Well, and if he went to clean the sink, it'd be ugly after that.
Larson set to inbound the ball.
Okay,
looks to get into
right
Anderson.
Now. There you go.
And they do immediately.
All right, good job, Bucks. Good job, Bees.
1 second off the clock.
That. Coach McKee likes that a lot.
1 second off the clock.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 21, Riley Griffiths.
Riley Griffiths back into the
Jackson
game
Anderson shooting
for Logan. Jackson Anderson saying, look, they left another.
No, this is Logan.
Logan's leaving one open over there. I don't know what that's all about.
I think. Well, it's a two-shot. He's going to shoot. Oh no, he's not.
That's a 1-on-1.
Yep,
still.
you're right. Now he's going to fill it. I think they were just a little confused.
Number 32.
They thought, hey, it's working for Boxelder on their free throw shooting. Let's try it.
Well, this thing's probably over, but you've got to give Boxelder the credit for not giving in. They're going to fight it right down to the end here. Big free throws, Jackson. Good job. Now you're just going to back off, let him shoot. No fouls. No fouls here.
Only 17 seconds to go. Counting down now. Boxelder really not taking the shots they need to get back in this game.
No fouls. There you go. Good job. Good hold and defensive foul.
Bucket by Max
7 seconds, barring a miracle. Looks like Logan's going to go on to win this game.
Yeah, I think so.
Not a whole lot of 6-point plays out there.
I think so, but think about it for a minute now. Logan was up double digits twice in this game, and Boxelder really came in and fought hard. I think
you're right. At halftime, it was 35-21 for Logan, and we thought the game was over.
Well, before
it was 15-2 in the first quarter.
Yeah, we thought the game was on its way to being over.
Make sure you thank the great sponsors that sponsor Valley Channel Sports and bring this awesome high school experience to your home and computer. Watch us on the valleychannel.com.
This is great.
Fun.
Yeah, this is great stuff.
Valley Channel really a pioneer in high school sports, and now everybody's doing it like it's really cool. We've been doing it forever.
It's a lot of fun.
25 years. They started when I was 30.
I was going to say 25 years. That's about 5 years too late. But again, like we said, it was hard to cover TV back then with candles and peach baskets. There was not a lot you could do at that point.
Larson of the end line. He can run the baseline, the official tells him. Ball into Jackson Anderson. 1 second off the clock again, 6 to go. Still 1-and-1 situation. That's a 9th team foul.
Foul on number 1, Max Watson.
Well, Jackson's going to put some more points on the board tonight for him.
Everybody clears out of the lane for Logan.
There you go.
And Jackson has a very nice free throw stroke. Good ball rotation, not pushing it.
And you know, Logan's going to win this game by 6 or 7 or 8 points. But if Jackson mixes a couple of these free throws on the back end, it's a whole different ball game. Even there, there's not enough time now. But you know, he hit a couple of big ones earlier that kept him in the game. Big ball. Still a 2-point game, but it's all set.
Boy, and Boxelder valiantly fights back to a 2-point loss. Logan finishes up 63-61 in the Grizzly Den and gets their first win in region basketball. We're going to take a break and be right back in just a second to wrap things up here at the Grizzly Den.
Hi, Tom.
Wendy's bacon portobello melt. You look different.
I had a little work done.
New bun?
Brioche.
That's hot.
Okay, that was weird. Here's yours. I'm gonna take mine and leave you two alone.
Wendy's Bacon Portobello Melt. A new buttery brioche bun, crisp bacon, and rich portobellas in a melty cheddar sauce.
Now that's better.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the Valley Channel Game of the Week. Wow, a little feedback over the internal PA here. Great competitive game. Boxelder played fantastic. Give me your final thoughts.
Yeah, I think both coaches have to go away winning. Logan got back on the winning track, and even though Boxelder's lost another one, they fought hard, and there's a lot to build on. That's what you got to do as a coach.
That's right. Jason Anderson, the Valley Channel Player of the Game, will make sure he gets his coupon to clean the sink from Angie's. Right now, let's take a look at some of the great sponsors of a Valley Channel Game of the Week. Brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Not bigger, just better. Lewiston State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. New Smile Dental. Keep your teeth with experienced dental care. Camp Chef, it's the way to cook outdoors. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley's audio and video specialist. Nyman Funeral Home, our family serving your family. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. Cherry Peak Resort, just minutes away to play. Top of Utah Spas, Utah's newest jacuzzi dealer. The Valley Outlet and Valley Home Store, the best of both worlds, eclectic design at extremely low prices. The Logo Shop, where we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years. For everybody in the truck and on the cameras doing the hard work, I'm Lee Vaughn with John Worley as well. Thanks for joining us on the Valley Channel and the Game of the Week. We will see you next time.